Okay, Henriette, off-court review, so I can try to show some of the things I mentioned in the technical tape. Now, starting from the ready position, let's say two-handed back and volley, you want to have the grip, we can say on 3, okay? So base knuckle and heel pad on number 3. As you get more advanced, it's going to become a hybrid between number 2 and number 3. But again, for now, for simplicity, keep it on number 3. Non-dominant hand, same idea, okay? Number 3. Base knuckle and heel pad on a left hand and number 3, okay? 1, 2, 3. So, yeah, you've got it down. Belly button, up to the nose, out to 45 degrees. Now, when I say push the elbows out, again, that's not the best angle with the camera, but, you know, in the ready position, the elbows are out, so as you turn for the volley right here, you know, you can see basically space between the elbow and my body, okay? And that's important. Also from the side, when I say push the elbows out from here, okay, you don't want to be in this ready position, because otherwise as soon as you turn, you're gonna be here. The racket face is gonna open, and then all the stuff that, you know, that we talked about in the technical tape is gonna happen. So from there, ready position, elbows out, uniturn, okay? You turn 90 degrees, hands are closed, nothing happens, okay? Nothing happens with this arm over here. You keep it bent, you step forward, pop. That's a foreign volley, okay? So from the side, you turn, you step forward. No, okay? You don't need elbow flexion, elbow extension, no. Uniturn, step forward. Foreign ground stroke, okay? We just go through the strokes connected as, you know, as they are foreign volley to the foreign ground stroke. Grip, I like the grip that you have, is basically on number 4, bottom side of 3, good. For the uniturn, okay? As you turn, you want to keep the head of the racket up, you want to keep this elbow up, chicken wing position. If you do, from the side, you will see that the racket face is going to be slightly hooded, okay? Sometimes because your elbow is down, the racket face starts looking slightly up. That makes it tricky, okay? But most importantly, as mentioned, as you're stepping forward, you still want to keep this head of the racket up as long as possible, and then you want to just let it free fall and let it go as a letter C, okay? So from here, moving the hand up here, down and forward. Up here, down and forward, okay? The path of the racket, imagine, you know, of course the hand is connected to the racket, it's gonna go from up here, down to the knee and up, all the way up, okay? You can potentially, at the start, keep the wrist fixed. When you go fast, you're gonna be relaxed, the wrist is gonna go a little bit, but the idea is like you still want to finish up here, okay? And then also the pros that you see on TV finishing down here, they first go up, and then they go down, okay? Instead, sometimes you just go straight down. So that's crucial, the timing of keeping the head of the racket up as long as possible, letting it free fall, going fast. Back and volley, two-handed back and volley, same idea. Ready position, racket center. Now from this angle, it seems like the racket is over my eyes, but again, you want to keep the head of the racket below eye level, okay? Now, uniturn, turn, change the grip, relatively straighten the arm, okay? So the right arm is going to be relatively straight, the left arm is going to be bent, chicken wing, okay? You can see the head of the racket is up. I changed the grip from, let's say, side number 3 to, we could say side number 1, but again, it's between side number 1 and number 2, okay? That's most efficient grip. With most efficient grip meaning that your wrist is going to have to do the least amount of work to get a good back and volley, but you already have it, most of it. Okay, so from there, head of the racket up, step and go forward. Nothing happened with the elbow, nothing happened with this elbow, nothing happened with this arm, okay? I didn't do this, okay? Uniturn, step and go forward, boom. Same idea from the side, uniturn, elbow up, arm straight, step and go forward. Two-handed back and ground stroke, toss-spin ground stroke, okay? Uniturn, same idea, turn, this elbow stays up. Okay, you don't want to let it collapse. You don't want to get the racket below the wrist or in line. Okay, as much as possible, keep the head of the racket up, keep the chicken wing, elbow up, uniturn, Okay, I like how you use the body as far as turning. I like how you use the body as far as going down with the legs. Remember, you want to lift. We're gonna try to learn about, you know, really lifting and staying in balance. Okay, you should be able to hit and stay in balance without having to do a 360 or a 180 every time you hit the ground stroke. Okay, but again, most important thing: ready position, racket center, keep the elbow up. 1, break the swing in 2 parts. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 1, 2. So it's not 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you really want to keep, you know, if I do it just with the hands, it's gonna be 1, 2. The follow through is here. My left bicep goes to cover my mouth. I go all the way up, and of course the racket is gonna move out toward the air target over the net. One-handed back and volley. That's how I like to, you know, it's not me. It's the, you know, again, Big Braden, great base, Welby Van Horn. You know, in general, like that's the teaching system that I'm adopting. Okay, fingertips on the throttle of the racket, index finger on the strings. It helps you with the racket head awareness. Okay. Now from this ready position, you turn, you change the grip, you straighten the arm. Again, this arm is not locked. I'm just exaggerating just to give you an idea. But again, it doesn't stay bent. Okay, so relatively straight. Stepping go forward. You hit from the shoulder. Okay, you're not hitting from the elbow. So you turn, you step forward. Hand to hand form a line. So from the side, as you turn, as you can see, this elbow is still up, chicken wing, racket face is perpendicular to the ground. I step and go forward, and my hands are forming a line. Okay. What else? Well, underspin backhand, banana shape swing. You turn, as you turn for a two-handed backhand volley, you turn more. Okay, with the same grip, everything stays the same. The elbow stays up. Racket face is probably gonna open slightly, about 10 degrees. Okay, no more. So you don't want the head of the racket to be completely open. So from there, from the ear down to the chin, up to the other ear, pop. And that's gonna be a little flatter. Okay, if we may say, you know, it's not gonna be so much side spin on the ball. It's gonna be more underspin. It's gonna help you to go forward to the net. That's more advanced stuff, which we'll talk about. I just wanted to mention. Arm action on the overhead. Arm action. As soon as you see the ball up in the air, what I mentioned again, from the ready position, the shell for the volley. Okay, this one stays fingertips and the index finger on the strings. You turn to a continental grip, and you get in the quarterback position. Quarterback position. Tom Brady, American football. Imagine you're holding the American football with 2 hands. No need to go extreme, okay? Just relax. But the idea is like the head of the racket is down. The left arm is actually carrying the racket. You make sure you have a continental grip on the dominant hand. Okay? You really can't see my legs, but the idea is like this leg is going over. My left leg is going over the right. So I'm actually turning sideways. I'm showing the back. From this position, last second, okay? My head of the racket is still down. Last second, my left arm goes up. I brush my hair, okay? Which I don't have, which I had. Anyway, brush your hair, clear the shelf, talk to the telephone, give the high five, look at the watch down in the pocket. Now, the idea is like, most important thing is like from here, as if you're throwing an American football, as if you're throwing a baseball, the shoulder is gonna go in, the racket is gonna, you know, the shoulder goes forward, racket goes back. Shoulder forward, racket back. But as you can see, I don't get in this pizza palm up position, okay? Here, palm down, up, boom, 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 okay? That's the way in which the racket goes the fastest. It covers the most ground, okay? So that's why it goes the fastest. It's also putting less stress on the rotator cuff in the shoulder. There was the overhead, missing the serve, okay? Serve. The nuance thing I mentioned in the technical tape, it was like when you have a continental grip and you keep the handcuffs, okay, keeping the ball like a cup of water. If you keep the racket facing down, that's gonna, how do you say, it's gonna kind of push you towards pushing the grip toward a foreign grip. Okay, if you have a true continental grip, the racket face is gonna be slightly open as you keep it in the handcuffs position. Okay, now from there, again, I like, you know, what you do as far as checkpoints, as far as rocking the weight. 1, 2. The problem is, as soon as you're going, tossing the ball up and getting to the salute position, okay, you're actually back here, the racket face is opening up, you get in the pizza position, and then everything falls down because you slow down. Okay, so what we are gonna do, and what, until we meet, what I suggest you doing, is get the racket in the salute position, okay, palm down, here, like you would do for the overhead. You can get your feet close to each other. I see that you do a pinpoint stance. You still should be able to hit the serve from pinpoint or platform. Okay, it's not so, shouldn't be such a big difference if the arm action is clean. Now, from that position over here, palm down, you toss the ball up, cup of water from the belly button, like a small rainbow inside the court. Okay, you keep this one still as long as possible, like you would do for the forehand. Okay, and then when we meet for the lesson, I'll do the same. Okay, you keep this one still, and then you're gonna be forced to go fast. Okay, and then from here it's gonna go boom, 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 really fast, and hopefully, you know, that should fix all the symptoms that you see when you hit the serve. So you're not gonna be in this position as you're hitting the serve, but you're gonna be fully extended, power line from the toes to the nose all the way up, left arm up. You can cross it on top, you can put it under the armpit, but again, you know, hopefully that's gonna help, and then the progression is gonna be okay to get, you know, doing the full motion, get into the salute position 3 and 4 without collapsing too soon. Okay, so that's gonna be challenging, but it's gonna be fun. For the ground strokes, I think it's, you know, it's how do you say, it is quite a bit of work. I think it's gonna be easier with the forehand and the backhand, and I think it's you're gonna see the results a lot sooner on the ground strokes. So that's gonna be fun to watch. So I'm looking forward to see if this helped, and yeah, we keep in touch. Bye bye.